everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. You guys know how much I love, really digging into a good research rabbit hole.
Oh, absolutely.
And today we're tackling something that seems deceptively simple at first.
Yeah.
Organization.
Okay.
But trust me, this goes way beyond just like alphabetizing your bookshelves or, finally getting that junk drawer under control.
Right.
We're going to uncover how getting your life organized can unlock serious potential, especially when it comes to investing.
Interesting.
And to help us connect the dots, we've got expert name here with us.
Hey, how are you?
They're like the Sherlock Holmes of systems and strategies.
I'll take that.
Ready to see what kind of hidden potential we can unlock today?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited.
So, okay, the first note that caught my eye when I was going through, all of our research and everything is organize your life.
Yeah.
It's a phrase we hear a lot, but what does it actually mean beyond color coding our sock drawer?
Right. Right. Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's it's easy to dismiss these kind of big picture statements, right?
Right.
But they're powerful.
Yeah.
It's like this. If you decided to climb Mount Everest, you wouldn't just start hiking without a map or the right gear or a plan.
Right.
Right? You need to be prepared.
Right.
Organizing your life, especially your financial life, it's kind of similar,
Yeah.
You have to have clarity on your goals, what's your own personal Everest, and then, setting up the systems and the strategies to actually get there.
Yeah. So it's about intentionality, having that destination in mind before you start, throwing money at anything.
Exactly. Exactly. And that actually leads us perfectly into our next note, which is a little bolder. It says, do not save, invest.
Ooh, spicy.
Now, before anybody listening panics, it's not saying saving is bad at all.
Right.
It's more about understanding that there's a difference between preserving your wealth and growing it.
Okay. Yeah.
Saving is important, of course,
Right.
but it's more like keeping your money safe in a piggy bank, which is great for short-term goals.
Right.
But investing, that's like sending your money to work for you in the stock market or real estate or other ventures,
And that's where it gets really interesting because that's where we get into compound interest.
Exactly. Exactly. Have you ever heard that old saying that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world?
I have, yeah.
For good reason, right?
Yeah.
It's the snowball effect of earning returns on your returns, and over time, it can lead to exponential growth.
Yeah, it's incredible how quickly it can build up, especially if you start early.
Absolutely.
So how do we connect this back to organization? It's not like having a perfectly labeled filing cabinet magically earns you 7% returns.
Right. Not quite. But think about it like this. Being organized with your finances means you know that, where your money is going. You can identify areas where you could cut back maybe, and you have a system in place for investing regularly, even if it's small amounts.
Oh.
It's all about those small but conscious choices that really add up over time.
Yeah.
Decisions that align with your long-term goals, whatever those are.
So it's like, going back to your analogy, is like having that map for Mount Everest, but instead of reaching a summit, you're reaching financial freedom or early retirement, or whatever your personal Everest may be.
Precisely. Precisely. And just like if you were climbing a mountain, you're going to need the right tools.
Right.
Investing effectively requires some knowledge and strategy.
So what are some key things that, our listeners should be considering as they kind of go on this journey?
The number one thing is you want to diversify your investments.
Right.
You've probably heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right?
Right.
It's about exploring different asset classes, like stocks, bonds, maybe even real estate, index funds, things like that.
Right. Each one of these has different levels of risk, obviously, and potential return. So it's about finding the right balance for your own personal goals and risk tolerance.
And that is where having a financial advisor can be super helpful, right?
Yeah.
It's like having a guide who knows the terrain can help you navigate all those tricky parts.
Right. A good financial advisor can give you personalized advice based on, your specific needs and help you create a plan that works for you and your goals.
So to bring this all together for our listeners who are ready to take action after today, what is the one thing that you recommend they should focus on?
That's easy. If you haven't already, open an investment account today.
Okay.
Even if you start small, it is the most important step.
Time is your greatest ally. Seriously, when it comes to compound interest. So the sooner you can get started, the more you benefit from the magic of it.
It's so true. Such a powerful reminder that small steps, taken consistently can really lead to incredible results over time.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for this deep dive. This has given us a lot to think about, so much great information, and I feel like we really got into it today.
Me too.
And thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next time.